Hey y'all, I'm Cicely. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you haven't. I don't know what's going on with the light exactly, but we're gonna roll with it. It's actually Sunday instead of Monday for once, and the reason I'm vlogging now is because I'm going to Christmas Tree Lane to see the lights. I've never been before, but I like doing that other places. And this year we can't get out of the car, so I don't know how I'll be able to show you, but I'm going to do my best. So I've got on my favorite, really maybe my favorite outfit of the moment because it looks kind of nice, but it's also really cozy. This jacket is a trend from Target from up to 10 years ago. And then this sweater from J. Crew. These pants from Nottum and Uggs because I won't really be getting out of my car much. So, here we go.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
So this is not the best lighting. I am in the parking lot of the Sanford Shopping Center at Shake Shack, and I placed my order for pickup, and I usually like place it right before I leave somewhere, but I was obviously driving, so I just waited, and this way it'll be fresh. But it has like a 35-minute wait and there's nobody here. I don't understand. So I hope that usually it takes less time, and I mean, like it says it's gonna take 15 minutes and it takes like 7, so I'm hoping that this doesn't take more than 15 minutes. But at Shake Shack, so worth it. In the end, it took an hour, and honestly, it's a little cold. And it was when I got it, so failed for the night. Okay, so I just made this kind of like, I'm gonna call it a lazy girl's Vietnamese iced coffee, and that's because I didn't like brew this. I used like a cold brew or a cold brew concentrate, but I feel like I could conquer the world with this, and I'm not even that big of a coffee drinker. I just picked up a package. It is well afternoon, almost evening, and I will open that with you, but I need to get dinner started because it's like a pasta salad that kind of needs to sit, and honestly would be better if I chilled it for a little bit. So I want to get that done and in the fridge before I start doing anything else. But yeah, this coffee, I'm not gonna always have sweetened condensed milk around. I just really wanted to try it, so I bought it. I really cannot, I guess I could keep it in my freezer. Anyway, we will get started on dinner. So what I'm making is kind of like a copycat recipe of the Madeleine Pesto Pasta Salad, which it's a Dallas-based company, and I don't think it's made it very far from Dallas and not much out of Texas. I know I've seen one in Arkansas, but all of these things, I definitely cut corners where I can, partly because I don't have my food processor here with me, and it looks like I won't be going home to get it anytime soon. I would say the caveat to this is that I add a lot more things, like a lot more onion, tomato, olives, spinach, and I do kind of use fat-free Greek yogurt to stretch the slightly less Caesar dressing and pesto that I use in this recipe, just to make it a little bit healthier, and because of that, it's definitely more of a true side. So I will also make chicken to go with it. Okay, so it is done. It is already good right now, but it just gets better if you leave it for a little while, and it gets even better over the next couple of days, which is always perfect for if you want to meal prep anything. So it's what I'll have for dinner. So inside are books. I already don't have enough room in my bookshelf because I put shoes and stuff in there, but I will still keep buying books. I even have You'll probably see maybe like the very top of some books on my bed. I have at least one book that I've already started that I need to finish before I even start on these, but I ordered more books because I want to finish as many as I can while I'm on break. So the first book I got is A Sky Painted Gold. And it was recommended by Becca from the Bad on Paper podcast. She's mentioned it before, and I just wanted to give it a try. It's very like middle class person gets swept up into 1%er land, but she said it was really good, so I'm giving it a chance, and it was highly like rated, so I bought a real copy of it. I also have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which is about this woman who will live forever, but nobody will remember her. And to me, it sounds kind of like Dorian Gray, Benjamin Button-ish. Like deal with the devil without really knowing what that's going to mean for the rest of your life. Although Benjamin Button did make a deal, it's just like his life is weird. So it is super, super highly rated, so I hope it's not disappointing. If I finish it, maybe I'll talk about it. Or to say I will finish it, but it may not be in recent memory for anybody by the time I do, because I have a stack of books. And then finally I got this mediocre book. The book is not mediocre, it's called Mediocre, and it is like the dangerous legacy of white male America. So I think like we've all seen I think like I'm sure plenty of people have said it, but I always remember Mindy on like the Mindy Project. She said like I like just want to have the confidence, or just like I have the confidence of an average white man, and that's always stuck with me. And it's just that so true in a lot of places. Like I see people who, it's not that they haven't earned what they have, it's that they're just not particularly better than anybody else. And like reminder to myself that what I'm doing is fine. Like I deserve to be confident in what I'm doing. But I think this is a little bit darker in the fact that it kind of goes throughout history. It goes throughout history of just like what is it about white men in power, and like do they deserve this power? And obviously the answer is no, or at least not more than anyone else. So, gonna be an interesting read. So while my moisturizer dries down a little bit, I wanted to show that it is in fact an empty for me, and I've been using this since probably like late summer, and I really like it. I got it to replace my Sunday Riley favorite moisturizer, which I still love. It's just that I was looking for a clean moisturizer, just to do as many clean products as possible, since I, from what little knowledge I have, subscribed to the idea that, you know, what you put on or in your body can end up, as it washes off later in the stream of, you know, what's leaving your apartment or home or whatnot. And so I'm going to try to put as many items on my body that are clean versus, you know, that could potentially be toxic, because it does add up to some extent, but that doesn't mean that everything I use will always be clean. back in my apartment and I just got my test taken and then went for a quick walk. So yet again, I have gotten juice just immediately after coming back from a walk. This walk today was not particularly strenuous or traumatic, maybe like last week, but I don't know, I'm just liking juice after my walks, and as long as I have it, I might as well drink it. It is only like almost 11:45, and it's kind of early for me for lunch usually, but I'm hungry. I haven't had anything, and I'm just gonna have what I had for dinner last night. And then I think I'm gonna finally do my nails like I was going to last night, which if I'm gonna do that, I'm also might do baby foot, because why not? But I'm not gonna show you that because that would be kind of gross. Christmas Eve. I am making dinner, as you might have seen. I'm not done yet, so sorry for any background noise, but making dinner, and it's gonna be the weirdest Christmas ever, but it is what it is. I'm trying to make some of my favorite foods to make up for it. We always did like a traditional type of Christmas, something that's like not that far off from Thanksgiving. I always wanted like lobster or crab or something, so I got crab, and we didn't do that growing up because my dad was or is allergic to anything from the water, like fresh, salt, shelled, scaled. But yeah, so I'm here by myself, so I can do whatever I want. Dinner is ready. I think I'm gonna eat here by my little gingerbread village. I am gonna melt some butter and make a quick salad to go with this, but other than that, I think we're good. So I'm done with dinner. Do not worry, I did not forget my shrimp. Almost, though. I am just gonna wash my face and get ready for bed. I have already got my Christmas pajamas waiting for me. Just an FYI, I do wear these more than just on Christmas Eve. Opened all of my gifts and I'm already back in bed. I have my coffee, which is another one of those like lazy girl Vietnamese iced coffees, and it's just as good as it was earlier this week. And then I also have this coloring book, which I got for Christmas and opened today, and if I'm stressed, or even if I'm not stressed, I will turn on a TV show or YouTube or something, a podcast, and just color. I love London. I love the Pretty City accounts on Instagram, and like their account is so pretty. And one of my best friends got me this coloring book, which just marries a couple of my favorite things. And then to top off my favorite things are Jane Austen and Shonda Rhimes. This is not a Jane Austen show, although I did like Sandington. This is Bridgerton, which is like from what the descriptions say, a more mature Jane Austen story, and nothing can make me happier. Brand new today. I will be watching all of it. You will find me right here coloring, probably until dinner, because it's raining outside. With that, I will leave you with a happy holidays and see you next time. Thanks for watching all.